Good morning from Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh? Pnhom Penh? Good morning from the capital of Cambodia. Now, we arrived yesterday from Saigon in Vietnam, and it hasn't been a great start in Cambodia because this hotel that we booked to stay in, we've been here one night and we're going to get the hell out of here because it's a shithole. And to be honest, that's probably an understatement. The place is a tip, it's not good enough, and I'm going to give you a little glimpse of just how bad it is. Now you've seen that little horror show, we're going to go and find somewhere else to stay. After that we'll check back in and we'll finally go out and have a look around. Right, it's the next day, we have found somewhere to stay now, but it hasn't come cheap, and that does seem to be a running theme in Cambodia. We went shopping last night just for some basic groceries, and it almost feels more expensive than it does in England, or Febe said, in Dubai, so I'm not sure how much longer we can stay in Cambodia. It kind of defeats the purpose of budget travelling. We've been here 2 days and we're kind of thinking about leaving already, so we'll go out and have a look around today, and if it doesn't prove itself that it's worthy of us staying here and spending a truckload of money, then we're probably going to go. Out onto the streets amongst some pretty strange looking, presumably colonial architecture. Now, after some and ahhing this morning, we have decided to stay in Cambodia for a bit longer. We're going to spend another couple of days here, along with this horse, apparently, and this dolphin. We're going to spend a couple of more days here, and then we're going to head off to Siem and give it a fair chance, and just hope it doesn't pick our pockets too much. Now, right now, I don't know exactly where we're going. We're just going for a walk. Picked a good day for it because it's probably pushing 40 degrees now. I'm gonna get sunburnt. Never mind, off we go. Right, trip's cancelled. I'm back in London. There's the bus behind me to prove it. Oddly, it's a fish and chip shop. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Don't know what's going on there. I'm not a fish and chip eater, so I ain't gonna test it out for you. Well, as you may or may not know, Cambodia has a deep, rich cultural background and a tumultuous recent history with genocide, famine, and things that I'm probably not qualified to talk about. So I'm not gonna. If you want to see a video about that kind of stuff, you're gonna have to go elsewhere. What I am gonna do is play mini golf. Right, costs $6 for a game of golf. And when I say dollars, I do mean dollars, US dollars, because for whatever reason here, they use two currencies at once. The Cambodian rial, which is worth about 4,000 to 1 USD, or 5,000 to a British pound. They also use the US dollar as well for some reason, which, I'm not gonna lie, is a bit of a pain in the arse, but enough of that. Let's get to the golf. Seven holes down and I trail by 3. However, the more important thing is that this might be the hottest I've ever been in my life. The heat here in Cambodia is oppressive. There's no other way to describe it. It just feels like you're in an oven. Gotta get used to it, I suppose. Guess who just got a hole-in-one and didn't have the camera switched on? You just have to believe me. Okay, I'm going on the Hall of Fame because I got a hole-in-one on hole 15.
So are you guys traveling or you guys just here?
Now instead of a taxi you can use the local app Grab and get in a tuk-tuk. As the sun starts to set, we did come out quite late to be fair. We jumped out the tuk-tuk. It seemed like he actually didn't really know where he was going. That might be a drawback, but quick walk through the market, buy some corn and mangoes. Now we're going to go and buy some very non-Cambodian tacos. See you in a bit. Just a brief interlude there at the supermarket. Earlier on in the video I mentioned that some of the grocery prices were actually more expensive than England and even Dubai. You've seen it yourself there. They've actually got Iceland stuff from England and it's like 3 times the price as it would be in the UK, so who knows what's going on there. Just had some awesome tacos. Phoebe's won a beer on the dartboard. I didn't even score a point, so I did beat her at the golf though. Back out into the streets, back out into the chaos. Let's see what we can discover on the streets of Phnom Penh or Phnom Penh or Phnom Penh, because I still don't really know which one it is. Right, after heading to inquire about a tattoo, not for me this time. It was supposed to be her turn, but not today. They're not open, so we're heading back to the river now to take a little walk, maybe to the market, maybe see what's going on. That's if I don't get killed by a scooter on the way. Off we go. Right, after a little walk through the lady bars, where I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be filming, I put the camera down. We've now reached the river where there's lots of boats with neon lights that are probably going to go on booze cruises. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. For now we're going to walk down here and see if we can find the market, just see what's going on in general. Let's go. And by the way, it's still very sweaty. It's about 33, 34 degrees despite being pitch black now. What can you do? Right, we've got a whole fleet of boats here ready for booze cruises, and some dudes just offered us one for $5 tomorrow night, so we're going to come back and see how many drinks we can drink in an hour and a half. I would say quite a few probably. Right, there's the palace. There's a bit of culture after all. Now back to the weird shit. Bits for dinner for tomorrow.
No, after dinner for you.
All your favourites. Grubs, cockroaches, frog. We're leaving the market for tomorrow night because I'm an idiot and can't read the map. We're back in a tuk-tuk. See you again tomorrow. last night after what you've just seen with the swimming pool business. Back out onto the streets, and we're actually going to go back to the taco place. It was so good, so see you in a minute. Right, we're back at the taco shop. The best value place to eat in Phnom Penh, and the beer's only $1 as well, so I'll put their address on the screen, check them out. Back amongst the neon lights of the lady bars. It's not as dodgy as it looks. And it's also not quite as bright as Ho Chi Minh, which was migraining-inducingly crazy with the neon lights. Right, the market was a bit of a waste of time. Not a patch on old Nha Trang. We're trying to find a boat now. The first guy that offered us $5, but it's for one drink. What am I going to do with one beer? That's like breakfast. No.
I'll try that then. Yeah, that's it.
Right, change of plan. We brought beer on the street off of what looked like a 10-year-old girl, but she did us a good deal, so 24,000 real for 8 cans. It's about 60p ago. Now we've got to find a boat. He's going to buy beer now.
Yeah. I need to film it.
You want the camera? Can you ride one-handed?
Oh, yeah, you want this one, right? Yeah, go.
Right, just for some context, she paid 60p to hire the child's bike, and he seemed pretty pleased with it, so everyone's happy. Right, we're on a boat finally, and this is the most sweaty I've ever been in my life. I don't know what it is here about the weather, but it's 32 degrees at 8:15 or something, but it feels like it's in the 40s. It's crazy. We've got the lads behind us here, jumped on for a beer after work. All in the matching gear as well. Right, this is the mighty Mekong River, or it might be, I don't really know. It cost us $5 to get on, and they promised us a beer. We brought our own as well, so let's just see what happens. I still don't know which river we're on, but there's a nice looking bridge lit up with the colours of the Cambodia flag coming up, so we'll drink to that, and you can have a look in a minute when we get there, because we're actually going quite slow. You got anything to add?
No. It's thế đâu.
Chỉ vừa có cái đại đôi chiếc cuối về khai nhân đã gặp sao hơn đến hạ luôn là việc nà nhưng mà chỉ bao nhiêu mọi chắc chân lâm châu chân là xa khiêm sật vá chắc chung sao không châu là chung châu.
Right, that was a little boat ride. We're back on the shore now. They did give us a free beer in the end. Not much happened. Went past the bridge, went past some other boats, played some tunes. That'll do, I suppose, for a fiver. Right, I forgot to film an outro yesterday. We're no longer in Phnom Penh, which is probably a good thing. It wasn't my favourite city in the world, and it probably wasn't the typical video from there because we didn't do anything cultural, we didn't do anything historical, we just drank some beer, ate some tacos and stole a children's bike in her case. Give us a thumbs up for that, subscribe for more travel adventures, and I'll see you next time right here in Siem Reap.